Good morning students. Today's topic is blood flow in human. We all know that the human heart has 4 chambers. This is left atrium, left ventricle, right atrium, right ventricle. We all know that the ventricle, left ventricle, pumps the blood out. This is aorta. Then above the heart we can draw main body parts, that is head, arms. Then below the heart there is main body part is liver. This is intestine. Below the intestine, the main body part which we need to remember is kidney. Below to the kidney, lower body parts. The blood which goes to various body parts from down, to the downside, first it will go to liver. Okay, now the blood comes out of the left ventricle like this and moves upside and moves downside. First the blood goes to liver, then to intestine, then to kidney, then to the lower body parts. The blood after that, it will be coming out of the body parts. The blood comes out of the liver, the blood comes out of the kidney, the blood comes out of the lower body parts. This is the whole picture. This is the whole picture of the systemic circulation. This is systemic circulation. Now let us write the body parts. This is called as carotid artery. This is carotid vein. Vein, the blood coming out of the body parts going into the heart. So blood comes out of the head. Then blood coming out of the head is, that means the blood vessel is subclavial vein. This one is subclavial artery. Okay, we know that this is aorta. This is hepatic artery. This is mesenteric artery. Okay, here this is hepatic vein. So you can observe that there is no blood vessel from the intestine. There is no blood vessel from the intestine to the main vein. So here we can say the blood going from the intestine directly goes to liver. Why to the liver? The blood, when it is going from intestine to the liver, it may contain high amount of amino acids, high amount of fatty acids, high amount of glucose. If that high nutritious food enters directly into the bloodstream, is not at all good for the body. That is the reason why the blood goes to the liver, where the liver converts excess glucose, amino acids and fatty acids into glycerol. Now the blood comes out of the body parts. Okay, let us talk about here kidney. This artery is called as renal artery. This is iliac artery. This is iliac vein. This is renal vein. This is the blood vessel which takes the blood to the liver to maintain right balance of nutrients is hepatic portal vein. The shaded area is vena cava. Vena cava. The vena cava is combination of superior vena cava and inferior vena cava. Above the heart is superior vena cava. Below the heart is inferior vena cava. Till now we have drawn systemic circulation. Let's draw pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation is the circulation of blood to lungs only. The lungs get the blood from right ventricle. The blood vessel which takes blood to lungs is called artery, which I am shading now. The blood vessel which takes blood to heart is vein. This is pulmonary vein. This is pulmonary artery. Pulmonary vein has oxygenated blood. Pulmonary artery has deoxygenated blood. This is pulmonary circulation. Okay, systemic circulation. Systemic circulation, when we draw like this, we have to draw without lungs. When we don't draw without lungs, this circulation is called as systemic circulation. Pulmonary circulation. Pulmonary circulation, we are just showing the blood going to the lungs, coming out of the lungs. If the teacher asks, draw the pulmonary circulation, we have to draw like this. If the teacher asks, draw the systemic circulation, we have to draw the systemic circulation like this. What is jugular vein? Jugular vein is drawn when head and arms are shown as a united part. Whereas in the previous picture when I have shown systemic circulation, the blood coming out of the head is in vein, no? That vein is called as carotid vein. The blood coming from the arms I showed as subclavial vein. Whereas when we are showing the blood coming out of the head and arms as a single unit, that is called as jugular vein. The jugular vein is a combination of subclavial vein and carotid vein. So we can say this is subclavial vein, then this is carotid vein.